Broadcasting live from Youngville, North Carolina and Ontario, Canada. This is Gotmead Live, a weekly show where Vicky Rowe and AJ Aramutz bring you the mead news, meadery info, and mead-making discussions from all over, talking with mead makers, mead owners, industry mavens, and influencers. This is Gotmead Live, a weekly podcast about mead and the people who love it and where the mead world is going. And now here are your hosts, Gotmead owner Vicky Rowe and mead and wine maker AJ Aramutz.
Live from the rolling den of the Puppies of the Apocalypse, which is currently hanging out at a casino RV park in Bayfield, Wisconsin. The TARDIS in Florida. Yay, Manny's back. Melbourne, down under, where it's just after breakfast time. And the Bunny Pen in Ottawa, Canada. It's Gotmead Live. Welcome to the show. This week we've got Bobby Slanz back. He's a New York beekeeper who also makes the now world-famous Seaweed Mead that got the entire mead world buzzing. No pun intended. He's going to come on and tell us a little bit about that, and we're just basically going to talk shop with him for a while. And we've got some pretty good questions that have come in from listeners, so we're going to check those out too, and see what happens here. Could go way out of control. Hard to say. Just don't know. So, if you want,
little pun intended with the buzzing.
Just a tiny little pun, yeah. If you want to listen to us live, you can catch us on the Gotmead website at gotmead.com. Just click Gotmead Live Radio Show, and you'll see the player right down there on the screen. And at each show page for each individual show also has the player. If you want to listen to us on Facebook, you can go to facebook.com/Gotmead, and there's you can just click the tab that says Gotmead Live, and that'll bring a show player up there. If you're mobile and want to listen to us after the fact, you can pick us up on every episode shows up within a few days on iTunes, SoundCloud, TuneIn, Stitcher, and Spreaker. So we are on all of those, and you can get their apps or download them and just play them straight through your phone. And all of our replays back to the beginning of the show are there and will remain there for as long as I can manage it. On Facebook, you can find us at, of course, facebook.com/Gotmead. That's our page. And the group is facebook.com/groups/Gotmead. On Twitter, we are at Gotmead Now if you want to send in questions. I'm mostly watching, although I'm sorry, Tim Bull, for your question you asked last week. I did miss it, and my apologies. So at Gotmead Now on Twitter. If you want to send us a question, just go to Gotmead.com, put your mouse over Gotmead Live. There'll be a drop-down where you can send in questions. And if you want to call in, and if Skype will let us, because it's persnickety lately as far as adding calls in, you can call us at 803-443-MEAD. That's 803-443-6323, and you can give us a call, and I will do my best to add you into the call. So don't worry, if I lose you, I might have to bring you back in. We all do this because we're just that amazing, and just because we love mead. But none of us get paid to do this kind of stuff. We just, give up our Tuesday nights to get online and talk to amazing mead makers. But it does cost money for storage. It costs money for the radio show software. All the pieces and bits that we use to make this happen do cost money. So if you like what you're hearing, if you do use Gotmead and you think it's worthwhile, consider becoming a supporting patron member. It's only $30 a year, and you get access to our patron boards on the Gotmead forums at gotmead.com/forum, and that has a whole lot of award-winning recipes in it, and there's more going in there all the time. So you can check that out. And we do appreciate those who signed up in the last week. Thank you so much. It does help to forestall some of the costs of running the show and running Gotmead. So we really appreciate it. So what are we drinking tonight? AJ, are you online yet, or are you still munching on dinner? Probably still munching on dinner.
She's still munching on dinner, it seems.
Yeah, AJ's eating poutine and teasing us. Okay, so I've got... What do you got, Hamish? Are you drinking mead, or are you drinking coffee?
I'm drinking a super tall hazelnut triple shot cappuccino, followed by black steel, imagining a Zoolander impression, which is my eldermel with ironbark honey.
Oh, nice. What's ironbark honey?
It's honey from an ironbark tree.
Ironbark tree? That's what I think.
I'm surrounded by smartasses. You know, what's iron like? What's ironbark honey like? Smartass.
Ironbark is a gum. I think it's a hardwood. It's a big tree.
Mm-hmm.
Grows natively. It's very pretty.
What's the honey taste like?
That's about all I know about it, really.
What's the honey taste like? I don't care what the tree looks like. What's the honey taste like?
Similar to red gum, I think.
I mean, everybody should know that the ironbark is a eucalyptus family tree.
Oh, okay.
Because
Somebody's Googling.
Aren't all the somebody's Googling. Yeah. Obviously, AJ's finished with her poutine. But okay, so it's a. Are all the trees gum trees out there? Your gum family trees?
Not all, but
many.
If it's a big tree, there's a fair chance.
Okie dokie. So
it's okay. Here we go. It's a beautifully soft and mellow variety of honey with a slight toffee flavor and nutty aroma. It is a favorite flavor enhancer in baking, apparently. It is so long ago that I actually made this that it was before I had any ability to taste honey, so I can't tell you. All I can tell you is it tastes good.
Okay. Well, that's cool. And AJ, what about you?
I've got one of my Chateau Chevette School's Out Lemon Tea Braggot. I bottled it 2 years ago, and it's still pretty friggin' awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got lemon, it's got tea, and I think I used Fuggles hops on this one.
Oh, Fuggles are fun.
Ooh.
I absolutely fell in love with the smell of that the first time I opened the package.
I'm a big Citra hop fan. Of all the hops that I've used so far, Citra seems to be kind of my favorite, but you know, it's like I also am not like a hop expert, so I'm kind of expanding my hop knowledge as I go around.
Well, I don't like anything that's too bitter, so I've been sticking with the ones with the low, whatever it is, index.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like Saz and Saz Fuggles, and there's a couple others that I've got that I don't know if I've tried yet.
Yeah, Holler Tau. This is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's if I don't have any of that in the fridge, it's on my list of, next time I buy hops.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a hopped mead, when I eventually get home. That's something that I'd like to try just to see if I can do it. Well,
if you do a hopped session mead, it's like drinking a beer.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I've had several hop session meads. What Manny? Are you drinking, or are you just being a good boy?
I am not drinking. I'm recovering. I'm still in recovery mode. So.
Now, for those of you that don't know, Manny decided to be the ball in a car football game and got punted out of an intersection, and he's pretty screwed up right now, but he's healing.
I'm feeling great.
Even without the drugs?
Yeah. I'm actually. It's actually a dangerous moment now because I feel so good. I could walk on the leg and
don't do that.
Really shouldn't.
Exactly, and I would pretty much split my tibia in two. So
that would be bad.
Yeah. That would be bad.
And that and Leo would probably finish killing you if you did that. So you really don't want to do that.
Yes. You would just cut it off and say, "All right, here's a stump, and let's move on."
Stop messing with the thing. Yeah. I learned the hard way. When they tell you don't do that, don't fucking do that.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not screwing around. I mean, after having had to have surgery a second time because I didn't listen, I learned my lesson. So. But
right.
So they're telling me I'm in this sling in this brace for 2 months, so I'll be in the dang brace for friggin' 2 months.
Oh God.
I don't like it, but it.
Talking about hops and bittering agents. So I mean, back in the day, there are lots of different varieties of things that would be used as a bittering agent before people settled on hops because it keeps things very fresh for a long time. It's a preservative. And David Webb's just jumped on, and he said that he was talking to his brew shop who recommended using oleander in a beer.
Which
and
is
he freaked
highly
out.
toxic.
Yeah.
But it is also a variety of hops.
Aha.
So just a community
marijuana, but
service announcement. If someone says they're using oleander, don't go and use oleander. Go buy the hops.
Go buy the hops, yeah. Well,
buy some.
I'm working my way through a half-size howler here, and they have a name for it at St. Ambrose that currently escapes me. They made up a name. There's like growlers, which are the 64, and then howlers, which are 32s, and then these are 16s. They're cute little bottles with etched things on them. But it's the St. Ambrose Winery's orange, and it's a orange blossom-based session mead. It's just a traditional, but it's carbonated, and it's got a little extra orange to it, and it's got this nice, lightly sweet, fizzy thing going on, and then it's got this tart little finish. It's really nice. And it'll be really gone when we get done with the show, so...
Oh, sorry, I think I accidentally hung up on Hamish.
You hung up on Hamish?
Yeah.
No?
Sorry about that.
No, Hamish is still here.
Thanks for that, Manny.
There he is.
Sorry
Manny
about
was
that.
trying to get rid of you?
I did get hung up on.
Oh, you did?
I just had no one to blame. Now I have someone to blame.
And now he's Vic.
I was thinking it could have been me.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead
You've got to keep working on that accent, Vicky. Sorry.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and get Bobby in here now and get things going. So hopefully I've got the right phone number there. I'm using the same number I had set up for him before, so hopefully he's by the phone, Bobby.
Hello.
There he is. Hey, Bob.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, welcome.
Morning, Bob. How are you?
Yeah. It's morning for Hamish, because,
Yeah, he's in Australia, we know.
Yeah. Because he lives in these weird places,
It happens.
Because no one else lives anywhere weird, right?
No, of
I
course
live in
not.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I live in
well,
Valhalla, New York.
except for that New York stuff, which is pretty weird. So, how you been, Bobby?
Good. Can't complain.
Yeah?
Yeah, did my bees today.
Yeah?
Looks like a decent year for the honey. So we got a nice floral light honey coming in, almost like water white honey.
Oh,
So
cool.
I'm happy about that. I should end up with, a couple 100 pounds. Nice spring haul.
All right. And do you keep all that, or do you sell some of it?
No, I don't sell any.
So this is your personal
I keep
stash
everything.
then, huh?
Yeah, my personal stash is like, if I don't have 500 pounds in the basement, I might get a little nervous.
I was going to say, have you not seen the holy grail of his back?
Yeah, I've seen the pictures.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
You can hear the puppies of the apocalypse are getting a little restless. Hey, get out! Don't crawl under the door. And Obi was just like sticking to the doors, the pocket doors that close into the little office space that we have in the trailer. Are like they end like 3 inches above the floor, and Obi just discovered that, and so he's like crawling under the. I'm just like, no, don't come in here. Little goofball. So, the talk of the industry seems to be seaweed mead right now. It's popping up every damn where. So we need to talk about the seaweed mead more.
All right. A couple years ago, a friend of mine invited me to he makes skincare products, all organic-based skincare products.
Okay.
So I went over to his place, and I literally mean this place is called Spot Technologies. And he makes those little bitty skin care products that are about $100 an ounce.
Uh-huh.
So he designs all that. He's the chemist and does everything. But all of his stuff is organic. So you can literally go in his back room and taste anything you want. And he told me, taste this. So I tasted it, and it was, this briny, sweet vegetal flavor. I said, wow, that's pretty cool. What is it? He goes, seaweed. I said, can I have some of that? Sure. So he gave me a half gallon of it, and I mixed it in to a traditional mead, and it was a light floral honey, and it balanced very well, and that's it. It wasn't anything, unbelievable. It wasn't that I did anything crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the right product to go in, and it balanced out.
When you say you mixed it into a traditional mead, did you?
I mixed it in traditional mead right before I